So, meme philosophy. What even is that? To find out, let's break it down. First up, philosophy, which according to the dictionary is defined as a pursuit of wisdom. Alright, so what is a meme then? This question has been pondered for centuries by many of the world's greatest minds, and yet nothing has been met. Never mind. So, let's see here. Amusing or interesting items such as a caption, picture, or video, or a genre of items that is spread widely online, especially through social media? Well then, I don't know about you, but I don't think this definition is exactly right. This leaves out enough about memes to essentially make them a synonym for any other type of viral content, which I believe is a great disservice to memes as a whole. Now, for the sake of time, I think it'd be easier to fix up the current definition than pulling one out of thin air. Now, going through the definition, the initial problem with this is most definitely the use of amusing or interesting. To put it simply,
That's just a stupid
viral content.
It's not just a
Viral content. Meme. In other words, these terms make the use of the word far too broad and cheapens it, essentially relegating memes to any other synonym for any type of viral content, which they most definitely are not. So, in order to fix this part, we need something that we can use to separate memes and at the same time bring them together. And what this unifying element I'm referring to here is humor. Now, I believe all memes, or all that we should call memes, have some sort of humorous element. Now, at this point, some of you may be asking if garbage like this should count as a meme. To this end, it is important to keep in mind that the deciding factor here would be intent, and not the end result. Even overdone, normie, or generally terrible memes should still be considered. It is important to keep in mind that we all have different senses of humor, as humor itself is subjective. On another note, especially considering the most common type of humor of the modern meme climate is the inclusion of irony. However, its inclusion in the definition would be a bit too specific, as this is an element of meme culture that is a recent development, and older memes may lack this despite their undeniable meme status. Moving on to the next part, specifically the item such as caption, picture, or video, I think this works fairly well. Memes have the capability to be pretty much anything, so the format should be left undefined. Now, the next part immediately after, specifically or genre of item, I take some issue with. I believe this is an attempt to mention either memes made for a specific show, game, or etc., or perhaps the phenomena of meme remixing, or in other words, the common practice of taking a meme and altering the joke in some way. While the latter is worth mentioning, I think it would be more effective and clear to define the phenomena itself over using a vague term such as genre. As for the rest of the definition, spread widely online, especially through social media, this is alright, with the caveat of especially through social media. This is not exactly accurate. Many people's primary location of meme procurement can't exactly be called social media. So, we've gone through the whole definition, but the question must be asked, what exactly is left out entirely? The first thing I'd mention is the meme lifecycle, shown here with the handy chart. As we all know, memes live and die by the blade. Relevance. This element is also instrumental in separating memes from other viral content, as while other things may peter out over time and have the chance to come back, memes can die very quickly by any number of memes, and once they're dead, they stay dead, well, with little exception. The second is a mention of the meme in crowd. A good example of this is the whole concept of normies. The pejorative used against those alien to meme culture is essentially the culmination of this. The in-crowd of memes is why, much to my, and I assume many others' chagrin, channels like Behind the Meme, and to a much lesser extent of terribleness, databases like Know Your Meme are popular, as people often have to seek out understanding. This has, and I assume always will be, an important element in memes and meme culture, as is intrinsically linked to many of the previously mentioned factors that makes memes, well, memes. So, bringing this all together, I propose that the definition for meme should be a widespread in-joke of some kind primarily found on the internet, and is often iterated upon during a period of relevance. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you. I'm not the NSA after all. Thanks for sticking around. What's that? You'd like to know why exactly I spent 6 minutes of your time blabbing on about the definition of some word? Well, the answer is quite simple. If I'm to talk about meme philosophy on this channel, I have to establish a baseline of further topics and discussion I plan to host. I must say, my definition is not perfect. I simply thought that the one found in Merriam-Webster could be improved to not only better represent its use on this channel, but for everyone. If you have any further thoughts on my definition or otherwise, please post them in the comments. I'd love to establish some healthy discourse on this subject. Thanks for watching.
Oh, the pioneers used to ride these
Me.
for miles.